Howdy everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, then why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video to help with the channel's algorithm, and leave a comment after you're watching this video. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with this video. If there's anything I love about Team Fortress 2, it has to be the Halloween update. New cosmetics, skins, unusual maps. We honestly see so much more content this year than any other time of the year. What I also enjoy most about Team Fortress 2 is the stories from the Halloween update, but this time I have a real life story that happened to me, a ghost story. So go ahead, sit back and relax while I talk about my real life ghost story. To give you a bit of background, as a kid and even today, I would practice a style known as Wado Ryu Karate, and this style consists of me training Kumite, Kata, Bunkai, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu. You get the gist. Our dojo was not all that big, so normally class sessions would happen between 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Since my older brother and I were advanced belt ranks, I think we were brown belts at the time, we were assigned 7:30 p.m. I was probably a freshman during this time in high school, so again, we would usually train from around 6:30 to 7:30. Normally, it was only really the instructor, my brother and I training around these session times. Since my brother was getting ready for his black belt exam, the instructor had requested for me to train on one side of the room, while the instructor and my brother would train on the other side of the room. For me, I was really training in the back end of the room, so we had some mirrors that I can check myself to see if I need to perform any maneuvers or just want to look at myself and see if I'm doing the correct move or not. That's essentially why I was in the back. Now, before I go any further, let me do my best to give you a visual idea of our dojo. As I said before, our dojo really isn't that big, and our entrance is mainly composed of glass, so usually if family wanted to see their kids training, they can usually sit outside where they'll be able to see their kids training. We are kind of located in the back end of a mall-like strip with some retail stores here and there that are connected with us, so it's not like you would see anything too suspicious. Really, besides a bathroom and a clothing room, it's just one big whole room with mats on the floor for padding. And around this time, we used to have a see-through mirror in the back which our instructor eventually blocked off due to privacy. So to get back on track, my instructor assigned me to the back of the dojo to look at myself in the mirror and evaluate my technique. While I was looking in the mirror, I noticed a little girl, probably 5 to 7 years of age, walking without a lower torso. I remember that this little girl had on a pink dress and may have been Hispanic origin. You would think this little girl would have a hover effect or something, but it looked like she was walking normally. You could see her whole upper body, face, and arms, but everything was pretty much cut off around her lower torso. As she was walking, I turned around to see if she would be outside where she was actually supposed to be, but to my surprise, there was no little girl. I kept turning my head to the mirror and then back outside to see if this little girl was out there. Normally, we would know when we see a mirror, the mirror reflects back on the object, so my instinct was to look back and see if there was a little girl outside, since this was how the mirror was positioned. She kept walking vertically from the mirror as if she was going to the store next from us. I figured that someone was trying to play a prank on me, so I remembered to make sure if this was either a ghost or a prank, I moved around different positions to see through the mirror if there was this little girl and if she was either being reflected or not from a different side of the building. Now, I am completely honest with you guys, I did not see any girls in a dress at all. After proving to myself that she was not outside, I go back to see through the mirror one last time and watch as she walks away from the mirror's view. Now, to answer some of your questions, it was only my brother, the instructor, and I in that dojo during the time. Another question that you guys might have that I can answer is, she must have been with her mom and she got lost. Fair point, but when I saw this happened while daylight savings ended, so probably somewhere in October, funny enough, since it's October right now, meaning it was around 6:30 to 7:30, so it was pretty dark out. Usually after we're done training, our instructor locks up the gate so no trespassers can enter the facility. So for one, why would there be a little girl out in the dark of daylight savings alone with no mom around? And keep in mind, again, we were the only 3 in the dojo, and the instructor usually locks up when everyone is gone. A lot of this did not make sense for me, and to this day I still have not found a real explanation about this. If you guys have any thoughts or maybe explanations that you guys want to clarify, or maybe your guys are scientific or something, definitely let me know. Like, I would love to hear your guys' opinion or idea on this. In all fairness, this did not scare me one bit. To this day, I still go to the exact same dojo and train there without any fear. It's not that the whole thing was scary, but it felt like if someone was trying to play a prank on me. I mentioned earlier that this felt like a trick, so who knows? Maybe I was tricked by a 7-year-old girl, or maybe I really did see a ghost girl that day. The conclusion is up to you guys. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this awesome spooky ghost story. Hopefully I scared some of you guys straight out of the wazoo, because I am really great at telling these ghost stories. Before I go, quick update on my Contract Halloween series. I'll be moving that to my Twitch channel instead of recording them here on YouTube, so be sure to follow me on there when I'm playing, and I'll be sure to post updates on my Twitter page. And for convenience, you will also find a link to the description below for my Twitch channel. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for future content to come. This is SkyHighKen, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy Halloween, mortals.